a very warm good evening to one and all who have joined us. So, a quick introduction of who we are. So, PsyChronicle is basically a community forum which aims in spreading a lot of scientific awareness so that we can create a closed community that is completely filled with facts and not myths. Now, going to a quick intro of the speaker today, Mr. Robert Razin. So, he's currently doing his master's in botany at St. Joseph College. So, he's with us to explain the different ideal and easy techniques to cultivate mushrooms at our place. Thank you, Robert, for accepting our invitation. Over to you. And I have one thing to tell. We request you all to not record any of the proceedings, and the recorded official video will be shared through email or in the temporary WhatsApp group which is created. Thank you so much. Over to you, Robert.
So thank you. Let me begin with thanking the organizing community for giving me this wonderful opportunity to share my views on mushroom cultivation. So good evening to one and all present here. Am I audible there?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. So a small introduction, let me give about myself. I'm a Jesuit brother belonging to Patna province. As she said, at present I am in Trichy doing my master's. Okay. So all the interest of growing mushroom began when I was doing UG in Ahmedabad. I was doing botany in Ahmedabad, St. Xavier's College. And there I got the interest for this mushroom cultivation. But I tried there, I was not successful. It was a failure attempt. Then after my UG, I was doing my philosophical studies in Pune. There again I tried. The second time I was successful in cultivating the mushroom. And lastly, last year I was in Patna, a part of a social action center called READ. So I was helping the self-help group there. So again, I have to teach them, train them for cultivating mushroom. So there again, I was successful. So there are two methods. So in Pune, I tried one method. In Patna, I tried the second method. So I will be dealing with both the method to help you. Another thing is using the available things present to you, nearby you, at home, whatever you have at home, using those things, you can very well cultivate mushrooms. So this is, now let me present my PPT. So mushroom cultivation, easy way of cultivation. I'm going to tell you the easy way of mushroom cultivation because of the 2 years, 1 year in Patna and 2 years in Pune, I tried two methods. So these are, I think, very simple ones. So I have put my experience of mushroom cultivation. It's me. The last year I cultivated those mushrooms. That is oyster mushroom. So these are the mushrooms I cultivated. This one also, that oyster mushroom again. So as you know, mushrooms are fleshy fungi having stem, cap and gills underneath the cap. Nowadays, if you see this century, the consumers of mushroom, like that number is going up. So mushroom can be edible, wild, and some of them can be toxic too. They are naturally a rich source of vitamin D, which is otherwise produced from animals or poultry. So when you note this point, mushrooms are very rich in vitamin D. Like those of you who are only the vegetarians, you just try to consume mushrooms so that you get vitamin D. It contains more than 90% of water and less than 1% of fat. So less percentage of fat, loaded with vitamin B, copper and selenium, and low in sodium. So it's a small introduction I just wanted to give. So requirements. So what are the things you need? So these are the things like paddy straw, containers, plastic bags, elastic bands or string, barrel or drum, gas burner, formalin spray, um, spoons, gloves, clean cloths, face mask, growing area. So in these things, out of these things, you can get like a straw from your neighbors, or at home also some of you may have straw containers also. You will get from your home. Plastic bags, absolutely you will have. Elastic bands or string, barrel or drum also some of you have, or if you do not have, you may have some bigger vessel at home, you can use those also. Gas burner, if you do not have gas burner, of course you can have that the normal adupu what you use at your home. Then this formalin spray, only you are going to buy this formalin spray. Suppose if you do not get this formalin spray, you can very well use this Dettol. Dettol will be available at home. You can use the Dettol. And then the mushroom spawn. This mushroom spawn, you can get it nowadays. It's available in Flipkart, even in Amazon. Last time I was talking to my professor, he told you can get it in this Uravar Sunday, Trichy Uravar Sunday. You will get this mushroom spawn. So you can get this mushroom spawn from Trichy Uravar Sunday. So what you are, one thing you have to be very careful, that is the cleanliness is very, very important from the beginning to till the end. So as you begin, the cleanliness is very, very important. So if you are little bit like careless, so that end product or cultivation will not be successful. So cleanliness is very, very important. So the step one, there are like 10 or 11 steps. I'll just explain briefly those. And then towards the end, I have some pictures also. Then it will be very clear when you see those pictures. Step one, sterilize all the things. Just in the previous slide, you just so the things, whatever the requirements, you have to sterilize the things, materials, places, and all the other equipments you are going to use. Whatever you are going to use, sterilize them. Sterilize them for, you have to sterilize, use formalin, and then you can also use the Dettol. Use Dettol to sterilize the things. Step two. So if you have this paddy straw vehicle, if you have vehicle, just you have to cut them into small pieces, like 10 centimeters or 10 to 10 centimeters, that much length. No, you just cut those paddy straw. Then after cutting the straw, you just stuff the straw in any sack cloth, any sack bags. Before stuffing it, you have to, of course, you have to sterilize the bag also. Like you just nicely wash and then soak the sackcloth in the formalin water. Then after that, you just put all the straw, whatever you cut, you just stuff inside. Then you are going to drop the bag in the water for 2 to 3 hours. I have put here 3 to 4 hours. You can just soak the straw for 2 hours to 3 hours. Then after that, just take out the bag filled with that straw. Keep it separately in some places so that the water is drained. Okay, this is just you are going to wet the straw. The reason behind is this: you are going to soften those straw. You are going to make it soft. That's the reason you are just soaking the straw in the water. Then the next step is you are going to steam the straw. Steaming the straw. For this, you can use like 2 methods. One is like at home, you might have noticed the idli preparation. You all noticed mommy preparing the idli. You have idli vessel. Below you put little bit of water. Then over that the plate with the idli for idli making. Same way, now you are going to take a big drum or whatever big vessel at home you have. Take that vessel. Then keep a layer of bricks. Make sure that the bricks also like sterilized. Keep a layer of bricks, maybe 5 to 6 bricks. the bottom of the drum. Then pour water up to that first level of a brick. Then over that, again you place one more layer of brick. Then what you are going to do, the cut straws, whatever you cut and kept, that straw with the bag only you are going to place in the drum. Then you just start the fire for 1 or 2 hours so that it is nicely steamed. This is one way of steaming. Next, you can also use hot water treatment. What you are going to do, you are not going to burn the this one. Instead of in the drum, you place the cut straw with the bag only. Then you are going to pour hot water in that one. So that one also will do. The third one is just you are going to boil. You cut the straw and put in the water and nicely boil. Okay, these are the way. Meanwhile, when the step 2 is there, no, you cut the straw into small pieces and soak the straw in water, leave it for at least 2 to 3 hours. At that time, you can go and cleanse the room where you are going to cultivate. You may need small, like a small room at home, or you can also make a small hut type where you can cultivate. So you just clean those rooms. Last year, I was using a small room at my house. I just nicely cleansed the room, thoroughly cleansed. Then I washed the room. Then I also sprayed that formalin spray in the wall so that we avoid the fungi, unwanted mold. So cleanliness is very important. So in the step 4, prepare the room for inoculation. Spray the solution for formalin along the walls and corners so that mold might not grow in those places. So the step 5 is drying the straw. So for that you need a plastic mat. If at home you may have some old flax also, you can use those flax also. Make sure that you sterilize the flax before using. Just put the straw on the flax and leave it for some time undisturbed so that it dries partially. Make sure that it should not be dried completely. There should be some moisture in that. So when you wash cloth and all, after 1 hour, it will be like partially dry. So like that straw only you need. So now the important steps, inoculating the bags. So these are the things you have to be regarding cleanliness. So what you do before inoculating the bags of straw, make sure you have showered. You just take bath and you wear clean clothes. Then clean your hands with soaps, and you can also wear gloves. Wear a face mask, hair cap will also reduce contamination. Then once you buy this mushroom spawn, you may have to buy this one from Amazon or Udavar Sandai. After buying, gently break the spawn. It will be in small packets. Then if you try to break, it will be like broken. Usually these spawns will be available like on the wheat. They will be like coated one on the wheat coated spawn. So you can use those. Gently break the spawn. Before using the plastic bag, what you are going to do in the plastic bag, you will be stuffing the sterilized straws. So you are so make sure you sterilize the bag, also plastic bag. Then after that, gently stuff the straw. And then in the surroundings, the bag, you have the bag in the surrounding, only you are going to put the mushroom spawns. Then again you you stuff the paddy straw. Then on the corner again you are going to put the mushroom spawn. So depending on the bag, you can increase the amount of mushrooms spawn. In a 1 liter bag or like some medium sized bag, you can put at least 3 layers to 5 layers of a mushroom spawn. Many layers of spawns can be added to the bag. As the last point, it says the more spawn you add, the faster the substrate will be colonized. So nicely, you are going to press nicely, then on the surroundings, you are going to add the mushroom spawn. Once after doing that, you will be tying the bag, tying the mouth of the bag. For that, you can use rubber band or even a thread you can use. So packing the bags, restrict the opening of the bag by placing a rubber band. You can use a rubber band. Before that, before packing, the bag should be nicely pressed. So there should not be any like air and all. So nicely you press nicely and tightly. Then close the mouth of the bag, placing a rubber band around the bag's neck. You can also use, before closing, you just keep a cotton at the mouth of the bag. Then you can tie the opening to reduce the chances of contamination and insect. Then you take it to the place, the room where you prepared, nicely cleansed. To that room, you can very well keep in a place. Don't keep on the ground. You can tie the bags and hang it, or in a like a table like things, or any table. If you can keep a table on the table, you can keep those bags. So maintaining the temperature. So temperature is very important. Like in Bihar last year, the temperature is always like during the after August, September, October. These are the 3 months is very apt for me for the cultivation of mushroom. I think in Tamil Nadu also we can. I think in September, when the rainy season begins, that time you can use, because now under this temperature is very high. So the temperature, optimum temperature for mushroom cultivation is like 10 degrees Celsius to 24 degrees Celsius. There are two varieties like that oyster, for oyster mushroom, like summer and winter. For winter, it is the temperature where from 10 degrees Celsius to 24. For summer, it is like to 30 degrees Celsius. So here, our place, to maintain the temperature, air condition. If you have AC, okay, then you can very well maintain. Those of you who do not have the AC, air condition, one method is I learned from the professor. He guided me, like the place where you are going to keep the bag, in that room, you just spread sand. After spreading sand, you just water water on the sand, so the room remains little cool. So those of you who do not have AC in the room, you spread the sand, then over that you pour water, then the room remains at least somewhat, it's like cool. Then also you can also hang some sackcloth, wet sackcloth, the corners or wherever the air circulation gets in. No? So those places you can cover with the sackcloth, wet sackcloth. So using this method, you can maintain the temperature. Like you can keep the room cool. So I missed one point. After tying the bags, you have to pierce the bag with a needle. Okay, wherever you put the mushroom spawn, so those places, like many holes you have to make, like hundreds of holes. You pierce with a pin or needle or pen. You just pierce, so that the growth for when mushroom grows, it will come out. And also for when you spray water, the moisture is absorbed inside. For that purpose, you make holes in the bag also. Don't forget to make holes in the bag. Once inoculated, the bag should be left to incubate. During this time, the spawn runs, which means the mycelium spreads throughout the straw. The mycelium runs means there will be like a white color ring formation in the bag. You will notice after like some few days, 4 or 5 days, you will notice the spawn run will be complete when the mycelium has spread entirely throughout the bag. As I said, there will be white coloration in the bag, white coloration like a ring formation in the bag, white color ring formation wherever you put that mushroom spawn, those place. So monitoring bags. So frequently you have to monitor the bags. You have to go and check the room. You just check the room whether some unwanted moles are inside the room or some unwanted things. Sometimes rats, our houses and all, we have problem of a rat or some insects. So make sure nothing of that sort inside. Just check the bags, how the condition. Sometimes if you are preparing 5 bags, 1 bag will be affected with some dark color spot. So it's good that you remove the bag and throw it out. Otherwise, all the 5 bags will be affected. So it is important to monitor the bags for any sign of unwanted moles and pests. While the straw is still in the bags, you shouldn't have a problem of insects or mice. You need to spray like in the beginning when you tie and give first like 3 days. Twice in a day you are going to spray water. Like for that you can use in the saloon and all, you have noticed that for spraying before cutting hair they use some spray like that. Also dabba you can buy for spraying the bag. Otherwise you just sprinkle the water on the bag, and in the beginning for first 3-4 days twice in a day you have to spray. After that, after the initial growth, once you remove the plastic cover, like after every 2 days of gap you are going to spray water. And one more thing, whenever you enter the room, you just wash your legs, sterilize your leg, then you enter. Sterilize your hand. If you are going to touch the bag, sterilize your hand and enter in the room. So as I said earlier also, the cleanliness is very important. So you may notice an initial drying out of early stage pinning. So you remove the plastic. So as you notice some small growth of that like bud-like formation will come out from the holes you made, no? So like that you will notice. Then that time nicely use a sterilized knife to tear the bag. Then you remove the bag, remove the plastic, but the straws will remain intact because you have pressed nicely. Then keep a close eye on flies and spray when needed. Like if it dries, if you see, if you notice it's completely dried, then again little more water is needed. Just use spray. Then if any mold is found, either remove the infected straw or the entire mold from the growing area. Actually, I would say you just remove and throw the whole bag. Otherwise, all the bags will be affected. Then once the mushrooms grow like 7 or sometimes 10 centimeters, the oyster mushroom grows like 8 to 9 centimeters high. So once it reaches the full growth, you are going to harvest. So you just twist the lower part of the mushroom. When you twist it breaks. So that is the way you are going to harvest. You just twist the mushroom and it breaks. You can take out. And also another sign, like once the mushroom turns yellowish color, actually it is advisable before turning yellowish color, you have to harvest them. Okay, when you just twist the base part of the mushroom, then you just remove. Like in Bihar, for this mainly the cultivation, when I was in the social action center, especially the poor people, I was training the poor people, especially the poor women. So I taught them, they were also successful. The purpose, the main aim uh, behind that was at least they sell it whatever they produced, otherwise they eat, because many of them were anemic, prone to diseases. At least by eating mushroom they are fit and healthy. So that was the purpose. So for selling the mushroom nowadays, if you see, many street roadside vendors are there. Like in the the roadside and all, many high last year when I was coming to Chennai, I found in Chennai many roadside vendors were selling mushroom soup and mushroom some Manchurian, I think mushroom Manchurian, like that they were selling. So you can also catch hold of any one of them, and you can also talk to them nicely. I will give you mushroom, you can buy from him. And so nowadays you yourself like prepare a card like mushroom will be available from my house, or contact, in case if you need mushroom you contact this number, so you can just sell it. So within like 1 day or 2 days you have to sell all the mushroom, otherwise it will be wasted or you consume it. So this is the process. You see they are cutting first. To summarize, no, let me summarize. First, you cut the mushroom into preferable size, maybe 10 centimeters to 8 centimeters length, nicely cut. After cutting, you gently put the straw in a bag. Actually, this is only for you pack nicely in the bag. If you have sack bag, that bag will be advisable. Don't use plastic one. You just use sack bags. In the sack bag, you just stuff inside. So, like full bag only, you soak in the water. You keep it for 2 hours like that in the water, so that the straw becomes very soft. Then again you remove this bag as it is from the bag only. You just dry it for some place and hang it in a place so that the water fully drips out. Then you are taking it for a hot water treatment or a steaming process. The next step is a hot water treatment. Actually here they are using hot water. They are putting hot water. Then again they will be putting the bag in the drum. So this is that inoculating bags. So if you see nicely, like you take any bag, you can use the bags whatever available at home, but provided you sterilize the bag nicely. The partially dried straws are here, so they are applying. They are putting the straw inside. Then they are nicely pressing it, and they are putting the mushroom spoon only the corner. If you see the first picture here, the side, there is a girl putting nicely like that only. You should put like it should be like a ring like formation. You put the mushroom spoon, then over it again you put this paddy, like that 5 to 6 layers. You can 5 to 6 layers of spawns you can put. After that only you are going to tie it. After tying the mouth of the plastic bag with rubber, either you can hang it like this in a room. You can hang the bags like this, or you keep any stool or any table on the table you can keep these bags. Actually in this room, to maintain the temperature, they have put water. So like that also you can also put water, or spread sand. Over the sand you can spray water. So this is piercing the bag. Before hanging the bags, you have to pierce the bag. Wherever you put the mushroom spawn, you have to make many holes in the bag using a pin or pen, anything. Just you are going to make small holes. So in the beginning, the first initial 3 days, twice in a day. Morning you are going to spray. Again in the evening you will be spraying water. Uh, After that initial pinning of the mushroom, once you remove the plastic cover, you will be like you will be watering twice in a day or once in a day. So this is called spawn run. Once the mycelium spread throughout the bag like this, after this only there will be like up to this level, you will be watering twice a day. So it is like initial growth of the mushroom. At this time only, you will be removing the plastic bag. You just use a nice sharp knife and just cut the plastic bag and remove it. Make sure that like this mushrooms, they don't get broken. Nicely, you remove the plastic bag. Then it grows. After growing, you just gently twist the mushroom and take it for selling or take it for your household consumption. So these are the mushrooms. Actually, these mushrooms, the people whom I taught them, they cultivated this. See here, this fellow is using not a nicely constructed house, but only what to say, like hut type, using the plastic bags only. He made a hut. In that hut, he started growing mushroom. So that's all. Thank you for this opportunity. Any questions you can ask me.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Robert. So please post your questions. Feel free to unmute and ask, or you can post your questions in the chat box.
Well, to explain myself more clearly, quality control measures or some higher authorities who monitor and assure the quality of mushroom.
Actually, for this in this method, you do not need of using any kind of regulatory bodies like hormones. No need. Those sort of things not needed actually. The other method, when you are using that sand with horse dung, for that purpose you need some regulatory methods. For this one, what I just presented, you can use this one only. No need of using any other regulatory bodies.
Okay, so Ramapund, hope you got your answer. And next question is Miss Ashutosh Meena. So she is cultivating a Florida oyster mushroom. So she tells the main problem is that the bags are hung near the floor in which mushroom are growing, but the bags are okay. Ma'am, is this your question or are you putting a statement?
That the bags are hanged near the floor.
Okay, so yeah, she's having a question regarding that.
Yeah, if you hang the bags, mushroom very well will grow. But if you are placing, make sure you don't keep the lower part any spawn. You just keep only the surroundings. That time it will grow.
Okay, so ma'am, hope you got your answer. If not, please feel free to ask it again. Until then, I'm just posting the feedback link in the chat box. The same will be posted in the WhatsApp group as well. Please feel free to give your feedbacks. Yeah, so any other questions? So there is a question, where we have to sell raw mushroom?
Actually, towards the end, I explained. Nowadays, if you see the roadside vendors, like in the vehicle handle, people are coming and selling many things. Like you are like many pani puri shops or many bhaji shops. You notice, no, like that many shops nowadays selling mushroom recipes like mushroom soup, mushroom Manchurian. You can contact those fellows. Like you will be giving them mushroom, you can sell it them, because keeping mushroom is like within 2 to 3 days it gets spoiled, so you are in loss. So before that, in a preferable rate, you can sell them to them. That's one way. Other way, any shops only you have to ask.
Okay, so there is another question. What are the other substrates which we can use other than paddy straw?
Actually, like a wheat straw you can use. Wheat straw is also another very good substrate for using, but in Tamil Nadu you will not get wheat straw. You can use this leaf mulch. Leaf mulch also you can take and use. provided you are mixing some good amount of paddy straw. You are mixing the paddy straw with the wheat, also some paper waste also you are mixing with them, then that substrate will be applicable for cultivation.
Okay, so there is another question. A minute, yeah. Is spraying water and monitoring for contamination alone enough? Or else can we use something else for boosting the growth?
Actually, I have not used any kind of hormones or any kind of that for boosting growth. I have not used it. I didn't use any things here, any regulatory bodies. Just only I sprayed water. That's all. It itself it came. I got a success in that cultivation.
Okay, so are spawns also available for other mushroom varieties?
Yes, whatever you want. If you want button mushroom, when you order in Amazon or Flipkart, you just type button mushroom spawn or oyster mushroom, so you will get it.
Hello, sir.
Okay, so
Yes.
Hello, sir. Which spawn you would recommend to culture, sir?
Actually, for this paddy straw, you use this oyster mushroom. That is very good. The paddy oyster mushroom.
Thank you, sir.
That spawns will be like you will get a success. Button mushroom is meant for like cultivating using mud and horse dung. That method is for a button mushroom.
And one more thing, sir. How long time it will take?
Actually, in
to
3 weeks
reach?
time, 21 days.
Like you have
20,
shown in
21,
that
22.
picture, no, sir.
Yes.
Fully grown mushrooms. So it will take around 3 weeks to reach that size.
Yes. 21 days after 20, like before 18, 19, 20, that days only it will start growing nicely.
Thank you, sir.
So welcome.
okay, so I'm just going to another question. Okay, please give some information for marketing mushrooms in current situation.
As I said, you can use this your WhatsApp only. Like make a nice card. Mushrooms will be available. If you want mushroom, contact this number. You can use like door delivery. You develop. Actually, that was the failure part from my side. There many roadside vendors. Those people could sell it very fast, but at this time it's difficult only. For that purpose, like use your social media, WhatsApp or Instagram, then you can make a poster and you can tell them mushroom will be available. You give the number, then you can contact or you can give them door delivery. Yeah, only that method you can do at this situation.
Okay. So somebody wants to know the best places to sell mushrooms because in many places selling it on streets is not practically possible, right? So they need guidance on the proper places to sell mushrooms.
Yeah, maybe you have to contact some malls people, and I think in Trichy, that FSM, that mall, they have one shop fellow. He cultivates the mushroom, button mushroom, and he brings the mushroom to the shop. I think Trichy FSM, and he gives them to them. Likewise, you also can do. You just talk to the manager or owner of the mall. You can tell, I can give you mushroom, then you can sell it.
Okay, so there is a question on YouTube. Somebody wants to know where to get mushroom seeds.
Actually, that mushroom spawns will be available. In the beginning of the session, I said, I contacted my professor. He said, in Trichy Uravar Sandai you are getting. Trichy Uravar Sandai, but I don't know where is this Uravar Sandai. Trichy Uravar Sandai you are getting it. And then, of course, Flipkart and Amazon. I was getting it from Flipkart also, and Amazon also I got it, and I used those spawn, and it grew also. So you contact that Udavar Sandai, you will get it.
Okay. So, yeah. Any other questions? Okay. So, I think we have moderated. Yeah. Okay. We have moderated the questions on YouTube as well. So, thank you so much, Robert, for accepting our invitation and giving a very brief talk on how to cultivate mushrooms in a very simpler manner. So, thank you so much, everybody who have joined us. So, please give your feedbacks. It will be very helpful for us to improve. And do check out Psy Chronicles YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook pages. And the session, recorded session, will be available in Psy Chronicles YouTube channel in a day's time, either tonight or tomorrow morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity from my part, and also for the support you have rendered to me. Thank you.
Thank you.